Good afternoon, student. Now, in this lecture, we are going to deal with the identifier, how to write or define the identifier or variable in Python. So, let's first open the Python window. So, this is your interactive mode. Already I have explained in previous classes. Now, but we are going to work in script mode. First of all, come to File tab, then click on New File. Click on this file. Now, first of all, you have to save the file. Now we are going to save the file according, you can choose your folder according to your need. Now here py identifier .py, this is the our program name. So here .py is the extension and py underscore identifier is the file name. Now save this program. So you can check here on title bar the file is or your program is saved. So now let's start the program. This is our defining identifier. Rules to define identifier. Here if we are going to define identifier like name equal to Yogendra. Now if you are going to define name equal to Narayan. Now if you are going to define name equal to Chobe, here we are going to print this value. If we are going to print this, print, suppose that we are going to print first of all this name. यहाँ से हम कॉपी करेंगे, यहाँ पे पेस्ट करेंगे. So now save this program and run the program. See here Yogendra is printed. This is the your output. Why this is? Because already we have declared that in case sensitive programming language all the capital and small letter are different. Here name, first name, second name, third name, there are three variables same by using name. नेम नाम से यहाँ पे 3 वेरिएबल है, बट द डिफरेंस इज बिटवीन द केस. हियर नेम all character of name is small, here first character is capital and here first 3 character are capital. That means these all are 3 different variable. This is the case sensitive programming language. And when we are going to define the identifier, that means हमें केस का ध्यान रखना होगा. अपर केस, लोअर केस, ये आपका सेम नहीं है, ये आपका अलग अलग वेरिएबल होंगे. इफ वी आर गोइंग टू प्रिंट थर्ड नेम, then see what will be the output. Here Chobe, third name is Chobe. If you are going to print second name, we will get the output of second name. See the output. See, this is Narayan will printed. Now that is the first rule of identifier. That means the वेरिएबल इन डिफरेंट केस हैव डिफरेंट वैल्यू. ऐसा नहीं कि नेम सेम है, नाम ही है, NAME, कैपिटल लेटर्स आर सेम, बट the case are different. That's why this is the, there are three variable. Python treated these name as a three variable, not the same as a one variable. Now if we are going to see about third rule, the first character should be letter. Now if we are going to define 0 a equal to 4. Now see, if we are going to run this program, see here, this is generate the error, syntax error, invalid syntax. That's why we have rule, the first character is never be 0. This is your invalid. This is your invalid identifier. This is your invalid identifier. If we are going to same, we have write a0, sorry, a0 equal to 4. Now if we are going to run this program, see, there is no error. Your program is executed. We are not going to print the value of a. If we are going to print the value of a, then it will be displayed. That means this is valid. This is valid. If we are going to start with underscore 0a equal to 10. Now see the output. This is also, there is no error in this code. That means this is also valid, because underscore is treated as character, letter. Underscore is treated as letter. Now this is the rules to define the identifier. Now if we are going to define a keyword like if equal to 7, now run this program. See, invalid syntax. Because why this is invalid syntax? Because if is keyword. Invalid because if is a keyword. And we have studied about the rules of identifier. That means there is no keyword can be treated as an identifier. We cannot assign any identifier as the name of keyword. कीवर्ड कभी हमारा आइडेंटिफायर नहीं हो सकते. नाउ यू आर एबल टू सी दिस आइडेंटिफायर ऑन प्रैक्टिकल बेसिस. आपने लाइव देखा है कि कैसे आइडेंटिफायर हमारा डिफाइन करना है और कैसे नहीं करना है. सो नाउ इफ वी आर गोइंग टू write a program. Now we are going to write a simple addition program. So let's start the write a program to add two numbers. See, we are going to add two numbers. Suppose that a equal to 100 and b equal to 200. Now print a plus b. This is the first method. Now run the program. See the output. 100 plus 200 is equal to 300. This is your output. Now if we are going to write a program, to calculate area of rectangle. Now see, first of all we have to length and width. Suppose that length equal to 50 meter. We are not going to define this here unit. and width equal to 20. Now print area of rectangle. Print area of rectangle is equal to, what is the formula of rectangle? Length into width. Now run this program by clicking F5. You have seen area of rectangle is 1000. Each 1000. This is the program of your area. This can be written as, suppose that here area equal to length into width. Now instead of here we can just simply print area, because area contains the value of length into width. Now see, this is your output. Now in these two programs we have taken the input by self. That means the developer user is taking the value of length, and developer is taking the value of width. If we are going to take this input from the user, now how to take input from user? Now see, how to take input from user. Suppose that we have to ask for the two value, length and width. Now define length is represented by L, length equal to int input enter the length. Similarly, we have to ask the value of width for calculating area. Now suppose that this is your B, width, L for length and B for width. Now calculate the area. Area equal to L into B, and print this value. Print the area. Now if I am going to comment these all program, so now see here, this is the way to take the input from the user. Taking input from user. Now after saving this program, run the program and see. Here first message is enter the length. Now suppose that we are going to 20. Now sorry, area is calculated. Here we have to change the message. Here length should be width. Now width, right here width. Now again run this program. Now see here, enter the length. That means interpreter is asking the value for the variable value for the variable from the user. Now user can insert the value. Now suppose that user inserted the value length is equal to 50. Now value of width equal to 200. Now find the area. Area is 10,000. This is your program to ask input from the user. Now this is your program for taking input from the user. Similarly, you can write more and more program in Python. In next lecture, we have discussed about the program. In this lecture, we are going to see about how to define the identifier and how to take the input from the users. Now in the next lecture, we are going to see the details in the any other program. So in our next lecture, we have written this program predefined. That means पहले से हमने यहाँ पे प्रोग्राम अपना राइट करके रखेंगे और आपको लाइव रन करके दिखाएंगे. Because writing the program and executing the program simultaneously, it consuming more time. That we have to reduce your time and increase the efficiency of the class. हम कम समय में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोग्राम देखेंगे, क्योंकि प्रोग्राम हम पहले से टाइप कर लेंगे और आपको रन करा के यहाँ दिखाएंगे और कोई एरर आएगा वो हम लाइव क्लास की तरह देखेंगे, जैसे हम प्रैक्टिकल पे एकदम सिस्टम पे बैठ के करते हैं लाइव इन्वायरमेंट. नाउ आई होप you have clear understanding of the programming with Python. So thank you for watching today.